Hi, this is Steve Scott, the Houston Business Coach, and thank you for joining me. Today's video is, what do women really want? But more importantly, it's really about what each one of us really wants. Anyway, back in the 600s when King Arthur came to power in England, when he was a young prince, he was captured by a rival monarch. And the rival monarch was going to put him to death, but he was very impressed with young Arthur's ideals and his passion and his zeal for life. So he said, I will let you live for a year, but at the end of a year, you have to answer this question. What do women want? So Arthur went back to his kingdom, and he sought out the priests, the advisors, the people who read astrology, and what is the answer to this question? What do women really, really want? And everybody knew that probably the person who had the answer was an old witch, but her prices were very, very exorbitant. But finally, it came down to the last day, and Arthur had no choice. So he had to go to the witch. Now, this witch was toothless. She was haggard. She smelled of sewage. She was just awful. So anyway, he says to her, what do women want? And she said, here's my price. If you're willing to pay my price, I will tell you. And she said, I want to marry the most noble of your knights, Sir Lancelot. So Arthur told Sir Lancelot what the witch wanted, and Sir Lancelot said, you know what, I will do anything for you, King Arthur. You know, we have to keep the round table together. You know, we're together here. I'll do anything. So anyway, Lancelot agreed to marry the witch. So anyway, the question was still there, what do women want? So she went to Lancelot and said, I'm going to be your wife. What do you want me to be? I can be a witch during the day and a beautiful woman at night, or I can be a beautiful woman during the day and a witch at night. And this was very perplexing to Lancelot. He didn't know what to do, because would you like to have somebody to show off at your side during the day who's pretty, yet at night you're not going to have any intimacy, or would you rather have the intimacy at night? So anyway, he said, you can do as you wish. So she said, here's what I'm going to do. The first half of the day, I'm going to be a beautiful woman, and at night, I'm going to be a witch. Is that okay with you? And Lancelot said, yes. He said, you do whatever you want. And then she said to him, you know what? Because you've let me be in charge of my life, I'm going to choose to be a beautiful woman all the time. And so anyway, that was the answer that Arthur took back to the other monarch. The point being, when we really let people choose to be who they want, when we don't force them into something, it makes everything so much better. So anyway, let yourself and others really be in charge of their lives. And that's when the real beauty will come through. This is Steve Scott, the Houston Business Coach, and thank you for joining me.